How's it going? I'm Dennis Mora, and I'm the owner of DZ Lawn Care and Snow Removal. Thank you. Uh, we do landscaping and snow removal. I started the business in 2018, and what I'm about to show you is a snow removal app, and there was an issue that came up when I was trying to find snow removal for my mother's house. And what I found was it was hard to find help for snow removal as a customer and as a business owner. I spent probably 30 minutes and then 2 days waiting for a response, and found it's an issue to just find someone to come and do snow removal on the same day. So there's existing apps that are around, but they're not locally owned, and they tend to be more expensive. And on top of that, it's very ideal for people who have snow blowers that break down or they have an injury, they want to get a gift for someone. It's very straightforward. I won't be able to show how to sign up, but basically to sign up, it's very straightforward. You got to pick an image. And then once you log in, you'll be able to get to the welcome screen here. You'll have your name. And you'll be able to post a service request from here. And from here, the one thing that I wanted to do was be able to have more than one address. So if you want to do a service address for your property and someone else, like your mother, child, or friend, you can add it on there. And once you choose it, you'll hit continue. And I made it very straightforward to choose what you want to get done as far as sizing. Some apps, they get very complex and they ask you how many inches of snow you have on the ground. I don't want you to have to go out there with the ruler and measure it. So to keep it straightforward, you pretty much select your how many cars you can fit there. A pretty standard driveway size is 4 cars. So I'll use my mother's driveway, for instance. It's about a 2-car driveway. And you choose, it's 1 car wide, 1 car long. And then you have different driveway shapes. You have a straight driveway, a curved driveway, a P-shaped driveway, and a horseshoe driveway. And this is where, on the contractor end, on my end, it increases the price per percentage because it's a little bit harder. Imagine driving a plow truck around a circle. You have to back up a lot of times and have to watch behind your back as well. And then, so we'll choose a straight driveway to keep it simple. And you can add salting, shoveling. You have different areas you can shovel. And you can choose whether you want it as soon as possible. You can choose a date and time to have the service. Typically, you say it's within 12 hours. And then on the back end, there's an admin panel. When you click continue, you gotta choose it first. When you click continue, it'll show you your pricing. So for a 2-car driveway, it'll be about $40. And on the back end, I thought about it when I got this made. Let's say you have a 10-inch snowfall. I've had days where I have 100 calls, so I limited the order limit. So if I try to order at this point, it'll say the order limit is reached. I'll show you the other screens on here. So once you make the order, it'll come on here to a kind of like a pending screen. So currently this one was completed, and it shows the details. For support, I added a frequently asked questions, contact us now. And then on the profile, you have all your information here. So while I'm logging into the admin panel, I'll tell you about the app. I had it developed by a freelancer on Fiverr. And I'm not a techie guy, and he told me he used Flutter, Firebase, and Node.js. So it's available currently on Android and iOS. And let me log in here. The one thing I wanted to make different from the other apps that are around, they're not locally owned, and I was astonished at the price at my mother's driveway. And I just found that they're taking advantage of people locally, and I wanted to have a fair service as well as treating contractors equally, because I started with these other apps as well. And what tends to happen is the bigger they get, the more they side with the customers and they leave the contractors on the side frustrated. So that's one thing I want to make different. Bear with me here. It's not working here. But pretty much on the admin panel, you have control over how many orders you can place. There's a markup percentage. You can mark it from 0 to whatever percent you want. And one thing I wanted to also do is I've noticed when I'm plowing around is sometimes cities don't get to the sidewalks soon enough, and I often see people on wheelchairs riding on the road, so that's really unsafe for them. So I want to maybe offer it to the municipalities at a later point. And I also want to eventually make this into a landscaping app as far as lawn mowing and leaf cleanup, but that just made it complicated. I wanted it to make it very simple. And basically what I'm looking for is any advice. The freelancer that made this, I don't know if you'll be able to help out at the end, so maybe to make improvements later on, any possible investments and exposure. And I thank Ministar for making me, choosing this for me, or making me available to do this, and thank you everyone for showing up.